Hey y'all, I guess I just want to vent with y'all. I'm touching up my hair. I want to go back long like I had the micro braids and it looked like bundles. That's what I'm doing. I'm redoing it back. I want it curled at the end. I'm switching it up, but I want to vent and it's about rebuilding and rekindling your life. So, you know, things happen, stuff happen in life. Take me for example, take anybody for example. Um, I've had money before. I've had buku money. My parents were damn near or practically geniuses, very smart, very educated. Of course, I would say to me, really smart, hard workers, right? So after, my dad did that dealing of, murdering my mom, well, of course, they had this like trust fund savings set up for all three of us, my brother and sister, and I, when we turn 18, and we got 50,000 apiece, right? Talking about a lot of money, put you through college, all this, buy a car, this and that, right? And I had all of that. Like when I was in high school, I got mine's like, what? Junior year or something before I was a senior. So I was driving by the end of my year. I had bought my car off the lot. It's a really nice car. I had like a New Year Mazda. It looked like a little sports car and all that, like a race car. It was black. And I wasn't getting treated right. The lady that I was staying with, she's family, a cousin, like a play grandma or whatever. Her name was Martha, right? I had to get the fuck up out of there. It's like everybody that I stay with or live with, even if they was family, they dogged me. They didn't raise, they didn't treat us right. My brother, my sister and I, especially, I know for myself, but my brother and sister were older, so of course they got their money first and they got to go their separate ways, right? And then it was little old me left to struggle alone to get bullied and stuff like that, right? So I finally turned 18 and I'm coming home from school, tutorials, all that, track practice, all that good stuff, and all the extracurricular activities. And I'm coming home to like Coach boots and like a Louis purse and stuff laid out on my bed, right? Mind you, I'm not a materialistic woman. I'm very humble, the smallest things make me happy. Yes, I do like name brand stuff. I have name brand stuff, expensive stuff. And I'm looking at her like, did I tell you to buy this with my money that was from my parents that they raised and saved for us? And she was like, I thought you would like it, so I went and bought you this. I saw this, so it's a waste of money. The boots and stuff was fly. I still got pictures of everything. I know I don't lie about nothing. I have proof of everything I've been through, and what I've had, because I just love pictures for memories. And so my portion of my money, it got ate up. It got passed on to family members for drugs. They got the splurge. I got a cousin that I know for sure that was living off the rest of my shit, or supposedly still is, or something like that. Right? And so I've had money before, for real. I was like the only black girl, and then it was another a cool ass chick. She was like a boss woman. She was already tapped into her power and stuff. She was raised right. She was raised strong. Growing up, her name was Teresia or something like that. I'm sorry if I'm chopping up your name. Much respect to you, but I know that girl. She was real smart. Like I know now she do nails. She got a business, she got a boutique, she do clothes and stuff like that. And one day she used to like meet up. She played sports and stuff too. She was really good at volleyball. She had posted like on Facebook, like for a volleyball gathering when I was doing volleyball. And she had invited me. I was shy, still in my shell back then in school, so I didn't go. But that was my, offer to meet people you know, like myself and like her, business oriented. And what, mind you, back then I wasn't woke. I didn't know this. I wasn't able to see this and all this stuff like I was, because when you're mistreated, that does something to your chakras. You know, when you're put down, when you're not getting the proper love, your brain can't function. You can't focus. You don't feel confident and you don't feel secure. And that's you know, being attacked in your root chakra, where your money, your safety, stability, and confidence resides, right? Your root chakra. So all my shit was fucked up my whole life, childhood, you know, trauma. I had bad anxiety. I used to have like sweat spots under my arms, like all the time, just, you know, feeling a bunch of stuff, a bunch of energy and stuff, you know, just feeling not my best, you know, and I didn't have the proper love from family and stuff, right? So, but yeah, so now that I've been through all these situations where I had to rebuild my life, what, by like 2 times, grow and heal, you know, deal with trauma and stuff like that. And stuff doesn't make me, you know, I know a lot of people, they don't understand me. These are people that are low vibrational, you know, they work for the devil. They don't like to see happy people. I get people all the time looking at me, sizing me up, looking like turning their nose up, like, how the hell is this bitch happy if she ain't got much? How the hell is this bitch at peace and we fucking with her, or we trying to fuck with her? But that shit never worked, because I'm a peacemaker. I would call myself a master of peace, because the amount of shit I've been through, as dark as fuck as it was, it's molding me into a beast, to where nobody can get under my skin, or I know what to do to heal myself. But people be looking at me like, oh, I can't stand this bitch. She's so humble. She too humble, this and that. Tell you why. I wake my black ass up every day with a big ass smile, be lit, high ass energy every day, right? You know, I'm really easygoing. Number one, I'm not engaged to no bullshit ass racist person that use me like a slave. When I can love a stick, I can love a boulder, I can love a booger, I can love a rock. I'm a lover, right? Loved him with all my heart, you know? So that engagement didn't work out. And I'm just like, you tell me I don't have a reason to get out the bed smiling and being happy and minding my business every day, to be alive, to not, you know, have to sit around and lay in and be in bed all day. I used to have chest pain all the fucking time around him, and anxiety, like it felt like a fucking boulder was sitting on my chest. I swear to God, every time and every few minutes, you know, when he was home or home from work, I would have to, you know, get him to help me rub the knot out of my chest. I'm like, my chest hurt, my chest hurt. I'm telling you, and I'm not making this up. Every time you look up, chest pain, chest pain, chest pain. Then it went to my stomach. My stomach was swollen and stuff. I started getting stomach pain. I'm like, man. Then every time we had sex, it's like I would reject him. You know, it's like my body would start to feel weird, or it would start to cramp up and feel like I would have to vomit during sex. So I would have to stop, ask him to stop, run to the bathroom, and like, you know, I'll be gagging, but nothing would ever come up. It would be air. So that's a sign. It's a shamanistic sign, right? That my body is rejecting someone that is simply not meant for me. But back then, well, I was too busy getting lit in. I was not woke yet. I did not know what that meant. So I stayed the amount of time in the relationship, right, until I finally, what pushed me to wake up is when it was on Valentine's Day. And I already, you know, was picking up the weirdness and what he was doing behind the scenes from the Holy Spirit, from God, right? Kid you not, I swear to God, I swear, I just felt it was off in the house. It was off, that his presence was like far away from me. And I could just feel like a coldness, like he was creeping around or doing something behind my back, right? So Valentine's Day hit, right? That's when I bought my tarot decks, right? Because I want to know what the fuck this nigga was doing and left me sitting at home on Valentine's Day by myself. You know, but I was a thug. I was a thug. And that's the part that he hated about me, and I still am. And I'm even more of a thug because of what the people have put me through. You know, so I'm at home, you know, I'm cooking, I'm learning, and and how to do that and stuff and read the cards and stuff like that. And no, before I got the tarot decks, guess how I learned how to read? With the original card deck, like a playing card deck, like you play Goldfish with. Picked up off of that, and then that's when the day Valentine's Day I bought the two first specific decks that I started working with, right? Found out that, this man was sleeping around, doing like orgies and like wild ass sex shit, inviting people in and shit, like DL type of shit, like men too or some type of shit, swinging and trying to bring all that shit back home to me, right? So that's how I found out. And I'm just like, bruh, to go back to the beginning of this topic where I'm talking about why people can't stand me and why my happiness bothers them. You could be a same kindred spirit like me. You could be a very happy-go-lucky person, male or female. You know how to heal yourself, and you don't get put down easily. You're very strong. You're very confident. So, you mean to tell me I don't deserve to be happy to wake up, not to be next to him, pain-free, rid of chest pain, stomach pain, feeling sick all the time, having to be a slave, getting cheated on, getting spit on, being racist towards? You tell me I can't fucking get out the bed and be happy every day? Fuck what y'all talking about, bro. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Fuck what you mean. I have a reason to keep waking up, bruh. A lot of people don't like me, don't get me, because these be the motherfuckers that depend on stuff, that, that make their life, that fills the void in their life. And they be looking at me like, this bitch, I'm gonna show her up. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make her feel this way because I got this. I be laughing. I swear to God. I'm like, bro, sis, do you know the amount of money that I've had in my hands before? Do you know what I've drove before? Do you know what I wore on my arm? Like I said, I had Louis Vuitton, real Louis Vuitton purses. Real, real, real. Coach rain boots, Ralph Lauren, like riding boots with the gold buckle on the back. I still got the pictures. Everything. Hair stayed did. And I feel like this is a test, for God to really see how my heart is, because I don't have what I used to have. I don't drive what I used to have. I don't wear what I used to wear. I can't afford, because I've had money and stuff before. Because that shit does not bother me, right? So I'm just like, when are y'all gonna fucking get it through your head that the shit that you do is not gonna break me? It's not gonna bother me. You still gonna be seeing me around this motherfucker cheesing, laughing, singing. Ain't nothing gonna break me. And it's the shit that people cannot stand about me. They be looking like, how the fuck this bitch? She don't got this, but she's just so lit over there. I'm like, baby, until you sit in the jail cell, until you go through all this trauma, until you get your ass beat, get your face swollen, and talk down all this shit by family and all this shit, you can't tell me to wipe the fucking smile off my fucking face. Cause bitch, it's my Happy Meal. You can't have it your way, cause bitch, it ain't never gonna be Burger King. Period. Like, that's why I just feel like I had to vent with y'all. So never let somebody make you feel, make you feel less of, or try to fuck with your confidence or the way you look at life or carry yourself, because you're not like them. You're a different being. You're kind, you're caring, you're loving. Don't ever let nobody fucking put you down, bro. Keep fucking marching. Keep shitting on their ass. Because even though people have what they have, you got people out here, they got buku cars, buku money and shit. And I'm telling you, they be sad as fuck. They be sad. Life be fucked up. And they got money and all this shit. It's a difference. Said, man, you will learn to be humble and grateful real quick, man. And there's some people just like me that didn't have money, didn't had it all, get it took from you. Took. And then where that's gonna leave you at, man? Where? Where's it gonna leave you? Nowhere. Nowhere. Like, I don't. Yeah, it's nice that I had those things, but I do my own hair, I do nails, I do it all. I'm not trying to brag, but I'm just like, bruh, why somebody want me to sit up here and feel broke, busted, and disgusted when I'm so fucking talented? I don't need what you have. You want me to have what you have because you feel like I'm empty inside. Because you ain't met nobody like me before that's very strong willed and determined. That shit be cracking me up. I be like, bro, what are you doing? You know God finna strike your ass down for trying to taunt, and make somebody feel some type of way. You finna get tore the fuck up. You finna get dead in. But yeah, stand on your power, man. Stay strong. Keep your head held high. I just had to vent with y'all, bruh, because I feel like somebody else need to hear this. You can't get mad at somebody for naturally being happy. Where the fuck they do that shit at? In Devil's Land, that's where they do it at. So, enjoy your life and continue to persevere.